What is up? Welcome back to another video. Jeez, that is loud. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing a guide right now on how to get Horror Chitin, because I was looking on Reddit and I got comments and people asking how to get a lot of Horror Chitin. And if you know what it's used for a bunch of weapons like the shield, the bow, and the axe. Now, if you're wondering where to find this, it's gonna be right next to the Cabal of Wind Temple. It's right here. It's not that hard to get to on the map. It's pretty simple. It's right next to the town as well. So you just gotta run over there, and that's gonna be where you'll get all this chitin. Now, at the beginning, you're gonna want to clear a bunch of these minions in order to get in. They're not that difficult. They do poison damage. So you're gonna want to watch out for that, but stay at a distance. Charge them because they have to charge up, and it takes them a little bit to shoot their green balls of death. So you're just gonna want to rush them and attack them continuously. Now, my most recent video, I had the spawn, or where this took place, was right next to this temple, and actually the Immaculate, which was able to spawn in the other video, is able to spawn because of this temple. You'll see in a second I face an Immaculate, and it's the only known spawn for an Immaculate besides what I did, or at least as far as I know. I'm gonna finish this guy off real quick. They're sort of tanky for their size, surprisingly. Just take a bow in if you're scared of their poison. And if you get poisoned, you're gonna have to either survive the damage or have potions ready. So right here, I'm just sleeping to get some health back, and then I'm gonna head up towards the top of this temple so that I can go in, and you're gonna see the Immaculate. Now, the thing about the Immaculate is they're really good at blocking. They have some sort of magic barrier, and they have a long attack, so you're gonna have to be really cautious while going in, because if they stun you with their spear, it could hurt a lot, and they could probably get 2 or 3 hits off. Just gonna want to watch out for that. See right there, he just comboed me. Because I inflicted some bleeding and some poison at the beginning, it was pretty easy to take this guy down, because by the end of the battle, he was really injured. And then you want to head right into this temple. Now, there are 2 ways to go around clearing this place out, and the first half of this video is going to be just the brute force method, where you're going to go in, find as many of the Horror Chitin monsters, I don't really know their names, but you want to kill as many of those as possible. And I think there's around 6 in here, 6 or 7. There's a bunch of chests as well, so you can grab a lot of stuff and make a lot of silver profit, as well as getting a lot of Horror Chitin. So these are the creatures that give the Horror Chitin, and they're decently hard to kill. They're very tanky, and they do a lot of damage, so you're gonna want to watch out. They aren't the easiest creatures, so you want to be really cautious, just like the Immaculate, and just take your time in killing them, because it's really only these guys that you have to watch out for in this dungeon. Get rid of the little minions before we face another one of the big guys. Again, the minions aren't hard at all. Just gotta avoid their poison, you should be good. Okay, we're on to the next dude. I believe I killed one in between this and this dude right here. But this is number 3. And we're gonna take him down real quick. Pin them up against the wall. It seems to work the best, because then when they stagger back, you can just continuously hit them. So after killing that guy, I saw another one on the other edge, and I shot at him with the poison. I missed both shots for some reason. right there, his tail just went away. But then I came down here and there was another dude that I was able to take down. And you can see the amount of creatures in this area. It's crazy. And these are not common at all. They're pretty rare. This is the only dungeon that I've seen with more than at least 2. Now, this lever is going to come in handy. It's going to come in very, very handy for the second method in this, but if you know what it does, if anything's in that little courtyard down there, and you pull the lever, it's going to blow up those yellow sponge-looking brain things, and it's going to kill anything down there. So that's the second method. And you'll see how I do it. It's very easy, and if you have a movement speed / stamina build like I do, then it should be no problem. This is where the last guy is at before I cleared the dungeon. I believe it was 6. Actually, this would make it 7. So, you know, it's a lot of Horror Chitin. You don't find that it's not very common at all. And each one sells for 75 a piece. So, on top of all the other loot, you're going to be making a lot of silver if you sold everything as well. Now at this point, we're going to be starting method number 2. I got this to respawn by fooling around in the Manticore Cave, which actually works, I believe. If you just sleep 7 days in there, spend 7 days in there, this should respawn. Or you just leave the biome for 7 days and come back. All these guys should be back, including the chests. They should be back as well. This method does not involve killing anything by yourself if you don't want to. You can run in here without a weapon and still do the same thing, but I just killed some minions so that they won't be shooting at me to make it a little easier. Now the whole point of this is you want to lure everything into this courtyard, and you have the levers and gates at your disposal so you can easily get away from them and trap them quite efficiently. So I'm just going to run in a giant circle and try to get these guys to come together inside of the courtyard, and then you'll see what I do next. Also, this is where the Ornate Chest is. It's pretty easy to get, and it contains a lot of good stuff, including some marble weapons, which they sell for a lot, and they're pretty powerful. Okay, looks like we got the majority in here. Just that last one. Now, I'm going to close this gate and not the other one, because they usually still try to follow you, even though the gate's closed. You don't have to worry about them coming back through here. And beautiful. We got all of them trapped inside. Now they're completely trapped. There's only one way for them to get out of this circle, or this courtyard, and they won't do that because it doesn't make sense for the AI to go out of the way and do that when they're just trying to get you. So you have this lever. You can pull it as many times as you want, but I think 1 is enough. And then you just gotta come down and collect your loot, and that's all there is to this. You're gonna see that they're all dead. They get shot. Some of them get shot pretty far, but you got 1 there. You got a couple over here. You got these minions. And then I know there's 1 or 2 left. I believe I killed 1 off video. I just killed it for some reason. I think I was trapped. And this guy follows me down the elevator, which I wanted him to. And then I'm gonna trap him in the courtyard again. You because I know he's following me, I don't have to lock up behind him, because there's no point in him backtracking when he's going for me. So he's just going to go in a straight line. Even though he can't get me, he's going to be staying in the courtyard. I'm just going to call it the courtyard, but he's going to be staying in the courtyard, so I'm able to blow him up. Anyway, that is the end of this video. If you enjoyed them, please hit the like button, sub if you're not already subbed, turn the notification bell on because I'm doing a lot more of these videos and continue to post. Also, if you have any comments or suggestions for these videos, feel free to comment and I'll take a look and hopefully reply. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Peace.